Hello, everybody, and thanks very much for joining this short session on your Higher Health Skills for Living program. Absolutely delighted that you will all be joining us over the next couple of months. And this is really just a short session just to introduce you to what it's all about and also make sure that you can get up and running onto their platform. So my name's Theo. I'm the head of the Higher Health program in the UK, and I've got my colleague here as well.
Hi, everybody. I'm Naz.
Fantastic, amazing. So without any further ado, I thought maybe just before we get going, I would just show you this picture, and you can either think to yourself, tell your neighbor next to you, what you see. And I'm guessing hopefully some of you see different things. So some of you might be seeing a rabbit, some of you might even be seeing a duck or a seagull. And this is quite an important principle to the program, really. And I guess it just sort of re-emphasizes the fact that we all see things in different ways. So perspectives are really important. And the course for higher health that you're going to be doing over the next couple of months really looks at perspective and trying to help us build dialogue with each other and understand where everyone else is coming from. So you'll sort of notice a number of these themes across the course as you go. Other things to bear in mind is this is a pilot program that you're undertaking, so thank you very much for doing that. But you're also part of something bigger. So as much as yourselves are doing the course, you can see on your screen you have another 8 providers, universities, colleges, apprenticeship providers, also partaking in the Skills for Living program. And your feedback will be hugely valuable. So thank you very much for sharing anything on the course as you progress through. So really what this is about is around helping you to build soft skills. And these are skills that everybody needs. Everybody in work, in society, in education, things like empathy, things like conflict resolution, how to think critically, i.e. thinking in different ways about the same thing, and building your confidence, teamwork. So these on your screen here are all the kind of soft skills that employers are absolutely crying out for. So when at some point in time you move off from Holy Cross College into the world of work, these are things that you'll be able to talk about and tell your future employers around the fantastic soft skills that you have. I thought I'd just show you the evidence really that in Greater Manchester, 25% of employers have said that soft skills are right at the top of their priority list. But like you might have heard the expression Rome wasn't built in a day. It's the same as soft skills. Okay, so it takes time to develop these things, and this is just a foundation to help you to start that process. In terms of the pilot program, so this is going to be, I think, somewhere between 10 and 12 weeks up until the end of May, and depending on when you start. The course consists of 9 modules. However, you're going to just be assigned one just because of the time frame that we have for this. But once you've completed that module, you can unlock and explore the rest. Okay, so there are 9 modules, which I'll show you in a second. But you'll see on your course that what Naz is going to show you in a second, that modules 2 to 9 are currently set as coming soon. So those will be unlocked after you've completed. These are the 9 modules. So they are globally endorsed. So UNESCO, i.e. the United Nations, have endorsed the program that we work with. And you're going to be doing skills for living, so thinking about these soft skills. But there are a lot of other modules in there that you can see around learning about financial literacy, how to stay healthy, on gender issues, community building, so on and so forth. So these are all things that you'll have access to after you've done the initial module. In terms of how it works, so Higher Health is on our own Blackboard, which is basically some software that you can use, not any of the college systems that you already have access to. So we'll talk about login in a second. You can access it anywhere, anytime. So you can do it on the bus. You can do it while you're kind of hanging around waiting for some friends who are always late or something like that. So that kind of makes it very accessible. You'll also notice as you go through the course that we have something called self-audits. Now, these are meant to really provoke questions and help you connect with yourself. Those will pop up through the course. There'll also be polls, so you'll have the benefit of seeing what everybody else in Greater Manchester thinks about certain topics. whether that's related to voting or whether that's related to climate change, whatever it is, you'll be able to see what other people are thinking and feeling about these. And there'll also be discussion forums. So these will just be for Holy Cross College, and these will be just for yourselves to share any thoughts or views in that space. Really, really important to note that this course asks you to express your feelings. Now, sometimes certain topics bring up emotions, and that is completely okay. So if a topic makes you feel uncomfortable, triggered, or overwhelmed, that can be part of the learning growth. But if you feel that you need additional support, please, please, please talk to your tutor or anybody within the college who will be able to support you. For technical issues, please email elearning@highhealth.org.uk and we'll jump in. So these are things like getting access to the system or logging in, so on and so forth. But I just summarize as well why the High Health program is hopefully going to really, really benefit you. So in terms of developing these skills that I talked about, employers are really, really valuing things like empathy, teamwork, decision making. That's number one. Number two, building practical knowledge for life. So the areas that we'll frame this within, so climate change or mental health, you should be able to use these in real life situations. So that would be the second thing. The third one is this is designed to be very flexible. So hopefully you'll do a lot of this in your class, like today with your tutors, but also you can do this on the bus. You can do this on the go as well. We've already had lots of learners complete the course, and people are telling us that it's really helpful on their CV, talking about in-demand skills, being interview ready, and using this as a topic as well to discuss with people, and also earn recognition. So you will get a certificate after you've completed each module. So it'll have your name, it'll have the date, and it will have the UNESCO logo on the top right-hand corner for you. And on top of this, a couple of other little nice treats. For those of you that complete the module before the 15th of April, which is I think probably about 4 weeks from now, which is a bit of a push, but hopefully one or two of you might be able to do that. We'll be able to have you join the launch event, so with the Mayor Andy Burnham on Tuesday, the 15th of April. So we'll be in touch with you in the next couple of weeks about that. You'll all get £10 Amazon voucher if you can complete this within the allocated time. So hopefully that would be nice for you just to treat yourself to something. And then we'll also be offering some paid work opportunities for people that want to give us more feedback. So please keep your eyes peeled for some emails about that in the next few weeks. I'm going to hand over to my colleague Naz, sorry, for just a couple of more bits and bobs.
Thank you so much, Theo. Hi, everybody. All right, so I'm just going to talk about our platform Blackboard and what you can do on it before I get into showing you how you'll log in and navigate the platform. So first up, you'll access all of your study material on Blackboard, as well as your communication tools, any activities that you do online, and the results of submitting those activities as well. So typically the results are, that you've submitted it. If I'm not mistaken, it's not marked like, 5 out of 10, 10 out of 10. It's just that you have submitted it. Next slide, please, Theo. Thank you. All right, so there are two main ways to access Blackboard. The first one is through any of the 3 supported browsers here. So we do recommend Google Chrome as the best browser to use. And then the other way to access is using the mobile application. As Theo's mentioned, you can be on the bus and doing this program because it is very mobile friendly in the sense of you can move around, you can work on your tablet, you can work on your mobile device, your laptop, your desktop, and don't worry about losing anything because it all syncs. So if you work at home on your mobile application and then later on you're at the class with a desktop and you continue on the browser, your data is synced. So you'll find everything there, nothing gets lost, no matter which one you use. Next slide, please.
I think that's it for now, Naz. I'm going to just go onto the login slide, and then we'll come back to you to talk about the platform. So maybe if you want to just load up the system now, what just take a minute. If everybody could just check that they have received an email this morning from Higher Health. So just if you can go to your Holy Cross College email and look for an email from Higher Health UK. So this is the email address on the screen here, hello@higherhealth.org.uk. In there, it will have your username, which will be your email address, and your password. So if anybody hasn't received that, can you please just let your tutor know right now? And if possible, you could share a list with us, so we can then provide you that, hopefully during this session. This is recorded, but we'll be on hand while you're doing this, just to make sure that that's available for you. So triple check that you found the email from Higher Health and that you're able to log in to the platform. Excellent. And Naz going to just spend a few minutes as well. So if you can keep checking while we're doing that, then that's fantastic. Naz, over to you. So I'll just stop sharing.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm going to be sharing my screen. All right, please let me know as soon as you see it.
Yep.
All right, lovely. Okay, so as Theo mentioned, you will receive your username and your password, right? So mine is saved because I am currently a student here. So you'll just type that in and sign in to Blackboard. Once you get into Blackboard, you'll immediately be directed to the courses page where you will find the program. On the left-hand side, please make sure that underneath institution page, you see your name. If you don't see your name, then that is a problem. Please alert us. It has to be your name. The reason being is when you get your end of module certificate, it will take the name that is here. So if it's not your name, it's not going to be your certificate. So please make sure that your name is there. Right. Then you'll be able to click on the course so that you can navigate through it, right? And the first thing you'll have to do is start with the welcome on the page. I don't know, my mouse is just not working. It's not moving. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is start on... Okay, my mouse has just completely decided to stop. Okay, sorry about that.
I can see it now. So maybe if you stop sharing and share again, see if that works. Or
and the whole scroll is not working. Nothing's scrolling.
Good old tech
That's
issues.
wild. Okay. Anyway, you will see the welcome. Pardon?
Would you like me to log in and do it instead? Or are you okay with it?
Oh no, it's just come back.
Okay.
Technology for the win, guys. All right, I'm back. So you'll see your welcome, and we do have it set under forced progression. So you have to go through the content in order. So if you look here at module 1, you'll see that the content is not available. And the reason being is that you have to complete the welcome. Once you've opened it and you've gone through the content, so I'm going to open the first page up for you. You'll see that there are these arrows on the top left and right if there is something to go back to that you can navigate through the course. So you don't have to keep clicking out and in and out and in. You just use these to navigate. And here we explain all the iconography that we're using, as well as the outcomes and the topics that you'll have in this module. And like Theo referenced, here is one of the polls that you will see, and this is public to Greater Manchester cohort that we have, so not just your college. Okay, and then you'd be able to go to the next item by just clicking on next. Once you've completed it, you'll then be able to continue. In this case here, you can see the progression. You have looked at the quick guide, so now it has ticked, and you can see it's 1 of 2 completed. Once you submit the baseline, it will then say 2 of 2 completed, and module 1 will be made available to you. If I can just... All right, so right now, module 1 is made available to everybody, and I presume at a later stage, the other modules will be made available. So just right now, it's only 1 for you to complete, which is module 1. And then just a quick navigation right on top here, where there is content, where you see the purple line, that means that's the page you're on. And then we have calendar, discussions, gradebook, messages, and groups. You can play around and see what happens there. The one that I really want to emphasize is announcements. This is where we'll send batch announcements to every student to alert you guys of where you should be in the content, if there's any upcoming events or anything that you need to submit, and so forth. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naz. So just again to thank everybody for your engagement and contributions to the course. Really hoping you get loads out of this, and looking forward to meeting lots of you as well over the coming months. So just a reminder on the piece of admin: if you haven't received your password and your login details on your Holy Cross email, please, please, please let your tutor know right now, and we will sort that out hopefully this morning. And really hope that you enjoy the course, and hope to hear lots of feedback from you over the coming weeks. So yeah, we'll leave it there, and all the best for this. So cheers. Thanks.